You want to go?
Good evening. I don't know why we had me. I never start. Good evening. We're streaming White today, and I'm talking first. I'm your host, Tempest.
And I'm Adox. We're here on Nepal, King of the Hill map.
As always, tournament control. As you probably saw in the chat, red team's opponent forfeited.
Yep, easy clap for them.
Yeah.
We'll see. Hopefully, white team's gonna follow up and do the same.
Probably not as easy.
There might be a bit more of a struggle. Oh my gosh, that is loud.
Oh, I don't have any audio coming in here. It's a very bad sign.
I just heard the thunder clap from our transition thing.
I think it's our sub count.
College Men Procrastinate has followed. Thank you for following. Welcome to the club.
Okay.
Alright, we're here.
No, we are not Winston. We just go into whoever.
Right.
We inhabit their bodies. So look through their eyes.
We got Pig, we got Ryan. I think what? Anna, Torbjorn, Bap. So Anna, Bap, Tor, McCree, Ryan, Pig.
So seems to be pretty decent. Still, I don't see. Doesn't seem too weird or anything to me. I haven't seen them play in forever.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to be back with the white team. They usually put up a good show. We're here on Requiem, taking early space, getting a early first cap, going for the pin, getting Varyu down.
There we go.
Swain getting taken out by Grumpy Pants with a hammer.
That's been real grumpy.
Pierogi in the back, healing up, going for the sleep. Unfortunately, gets blocked by the shield.
I was seeing going really forward there for Anna.
Yep, getting the shield in.
You usually see Anna way far in the back.
Yep. Trying to get his damage in. Full charge Zarya taking him out. Looks like the rest of his team is still up on point.
Really aggressively for an Anna.
Requiem back onto the point.
It's something to see. It's fun show.
Even shields up, going in for the Swain. Trying to deal with that coalescing Moira, gets her down.
She didn't get as much value as she probably wanted out of that.
SFU red now up to almost 40% here.
Got the turret back there up in the window. Looks like a good spot for it.
Looks like Requiem's got that shatter on deck, ready to lay it down.
They're moving forward.
Yep. Baptiste Amp Matrix. And
Molten Core. I wouldn't. If I were a Requiem, I wouldn't use it yet.
Yeah, and looks like he knows what he's doing. Save the shatter. No sense in committing two ults to a fight that's already won.
Yeah, he did launch that
the Fire Strike.
Through the Amp Matrix. Feel well done after break, so I don't remember any of the names of the abilities.
The view here up to 70%.
Yeah. We got Pierogi and
Oh, there goes the shatter. Man, just Pierogi popping off, taking down Grumpy and icing them. Sildred, Valky, Bubba, Night, all taken out. 85%. We are in last fight territory.
One is that alive right now?
Opposing team's gonna have to do something. I believe.
I don't think they're gonna get the chance.
We're gonna try. That Ryan gets focused out of there.
Oh yeah, Grumpy Pants is down.
Nope, and there it goes.
Yep.
Point one goes to SFU.
That's a really strong first round for the white teams, but I mean, they've had a lot of struggle, like fighting cohesion stuff, and a lot of them are newer players. So it's really nice to see such a strong opening round.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like we're here now on this next map. Sanctum, I believe this one. I think this one's Sanctum. Village, yeah, Village.
Yeah, this is the one that all the Nepal maps I think are used for the Yeti hunt. Maybe it's just this one. I can hear voices in there.
Looks like we're switching off. We have a May now.
Perfect for the setting. Mention the Yeti hunt.
May Torbjorn. I'm curious behind the reasoning for that. Maybe they just decide they don't really need a hit scan.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see a crazy amount of value out of McCree.
There's that.
Maybe just this is a pretty good map, I would say, for May. Like, these walls here can be blocked off pretty easily.
Yeah, she got cut off chokes.
Really good chokes for May, I would say. Maybe that was maybe just want to try something different. Felt really good for
Requiem getting the charge off, taking Grumpy out into the back, separating from his team.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna get away.
Overextends out from his healers. Halo gets a pick. Atlas gets a pick.
Grumpy Pants survived just fine from that. He was so low.
No.
Oh, nice.
Gets the sleep off. Takes Zarya out for a second.
And Bubba's out.
Gets her dropped. SVU dancing on the point here. Seems to be winning the fight. Definitely winning the fight now.
Really strong comeback from them, I'd say. Got Requiem front.
Hooking that McCree back in.
I would say that white team does tend to go pretty far past. They don't tend to sit on the point.
They want to bring the fight to the opponent rather than
Yeah.
waiting for the opponents to come to them, which makes sense.
Can be good, but sometimes you overextend yourself because I would say most of the time around the point there's more chokes and such. It's more open closer to the spawn.
Yeah. Not to always compare them to the red team, but the red team we definitely see running more tight composed builds, and with white we have seen more, like, I don't want to say unique comps, but definitely not just the same thing every game.
Not the, like, prescribed meta necessarily. I don't pay attention to the meta posts or anything, but
yeah, they play what they're good at, which honestly is usually a lot better than just chasing the meta. Ooh, nice wall off there from May, letting Requiem take the Bubba down.
Like, instead of forcing yourself to play a character that you're not good at.
And you can make any character viable if you're good at them.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be harder for some depending, and it can be harder for different combinations, especially.
Here at 85%, the standard marker for one last team fight.
They really grouped up.
Ryan getting hugged, and High Noon coming up. Torb coming. Ooh. Lots of picks here now.
I think that they're might be able to take a point here.
Looks like they probably are gonna take it from all the at 99%. SFU just needs to win one fight and they'll have it made. Looks like we have 3 ults on deck, almost 4.
There's only one up currently, alive. They're coming, but
yeah, they have time.
Yeah, absolutely. That is really an advantage for their push here.
Guess we might see. Maybe Nano Whole Hog? Maybe just the Nano Ryan?
Yeah. Whole Hog is close, yeah.
Graph coming out.
It would be a really good play if they can pull it off. Because Whole Hog's some of the struggle is he can't heal himself while he's whole hogged. So you do sometimes
Then I'll sleep.
Pulling it out.
Taken out. Atlas getting dropped. Requiem getting some picks. Blizzard coming out now.
Really strong one, but they are all on point.
Shatter on deck. This could be the win. Decent Shatter gets 2 picks out. Gets taken down, unfortunately. Torbjorn and Chaz on point. There goes the whole hog. Pinning Moira up into the wall. Bouncing.
Might manage to do it.
Yep. If they can get the Moira down.
There we go. And I think that's enough.
Ooh.
That Death Blossom, not enough.
Nope, that sleep coming out, the turret.
Yeah, they're really staggered, I would say.
But they can freeze that ball.
Because they're just going in as they can.
Yep, mine's coming out. Ball down.
McCree.
This should be it.
He's gone, got the wall on one side.
Oh. Surprise contest coming out.
They just keep staggering in because they're obviously... You just want to rush to point as fast as you can at this point.
Yep, you can see
that was not enough, and they have won the control map.
Yep, you can see the Reaper coming in at the last second, trying to get in there and contest, but not quick enough.
Such a strong first game from them. I got to play the game from volleyball here. I don't think we saw him play Torbjorn much last semester. I don't remember seeing Torbjorn a lot.
Yeah, definitely good play there using the turret as cover.
How mad is the other school?
Yeah, they play what they're good at, which honestly, you get a lot better. You can
We got a question here. What are our mains?
Are we muted or no?
We are not.
Okay, I feel really awkward asking that question. I usually play tank. I started out as Diva on PlayStation 4, and then when I switched to PC, I started branching out.
When we would play, it would be which one of us got to play off tank. I played a lot of Roadhog at that point. Currently, I think Zarya is my main tank. I quite enjoy having the energy and the shields. And then Moira, I would say for support. That's how I play a lot. I really like Zarya. I've gotten more and more into her.
Yeah.
The main tank I like is Sigma.
For me nowadays, I usually play a lot of Wrecking Ball. I've recently picked up and been enjoying him. DPS, the only real hero that I feel confident playing would be Pharah, just because it's splash damage, point and click.
I would say Torbjorn is only. I mean, the turret does half the job.
Yeah.
And you might notice that we're probably answering this question 3 minutes after. That's because we have a delay for rules reasons. I believe it's league.
Yeah. With the ECAC, you have to have a 3-minute delay so that we can't run over there and give them advice or tell them enemy percentages.
They can't watch.
Yeah. All in the spirit of a fair competition.
So not necessarily that we don't see your questions though. Often that's the case because we're looking at the game. And I don't know how we get alt percentage at the top.
I believe that's just something with a different scrim lobby code that we aren't using, that ECAC doesn't use for games.
Yeah, I think the scrim they have is the regulation one.
But we can always press tab and bring those up, at least for our team.
Yeah, we can't look at the others. And we're gonna be going into the next game. We talked the whole
That's how it's
game.
done.
Wow, we usually just sit here.
It's like we'll be going into Watchpoint Gibraltar.
And I really do like answering questions between games. So if you got questions,
It's better than just sitting around.
yeah, if we're being paid for this time.
If I'm clocking these hours, you might as well give me something to do.
This hour. It's more like it. It's funny to watch the comments come in 3 minutes after. If you add us and ask questions, we'll answer them between rounds.
Yep. So, how about that weather?
It's snowy.
Yep.
Isn't it?
Looks like we're about ready to start here, and we'll be going in now.
And we're on Watchpoint Gibraltar. It's the escort map. See.
I can't tell. We are defending first.
I feel like that happens a lot. I feel like,
We were there for a second.
I mean, I might vote for Fergie for the player of the game.
Pogrogi.
Pogrogi. I don't know their ranks.
Their ranks, I believe. I know their average rank, and I think is gold or plat, maybe.
Any answer other than Orisa is wrong. I do like Orisa. I love her forest here skin.
Orisa's just
so pretty.
I enjoy Orisa, but she's just so immobile, which I think is a really big hurt to her.
She used to be more in the meta, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I played her a lot more when I was newer to the game. Not that everyone who's an Orisa main is a noob or anything. I was just, I think she has a pretty low skill floor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty easy to understand. Yeah. I'm gonna throw my shield and then provide suppressing fire.
And there's not as much to balance. Halt is an interesting ability I think of hers. I think that's the most cooldown dependent thing. They're starting from the high ground here to defend.
Looks like we got Diva and Hanzo switching off.
I just need something to...
That Pharah might prove an issue for SFU if they still don't have a hit scan. Although Hanzo's not hit scan, but Hanzo's pretty decent. Who's our other DP? Still Torb. Okay. Oh, getting booped down. There goes the Wrecking Ball, forcing them down off of the high ground. Value getting a pick off, taking out Volleyballer and his turret.
Yeah, it's critical if you're on the other team from a Torbjorn to get that turret down as much as you can. I think I told the story before playing against 6 Torbjorns, all on top of the payload.
Pants getting dropped by Requiem. Gets rezzed by his Mercy. Requiem punishing that Mercy.
Payload, fighting his daughter.
Pierogi just putting the damage in onto that Pharah, trying to take her down.
Got to see Diva going up to try and duel Pharah a little bit there.
A little too low, man, just to run back up and throw that
Got
nade.
Nano already. See,
Gets
that
the
was a
sleep
really
off
good
on the
sleep
Mercy.
start. You usually see a lot with the tanks. I mean, they're bigger targets and they get a lot of value out of it. But Mercy's a pretty good value target for it too.
Grab coming out.
Yep,
We might see the Nano here as a reactive survival technique. Gets taken out.
yeah, before it could use it.
Requiem just hanging out, making space. Monkey
Requiem's
diving
doing a lot
in
of
the back. Gets
work
taken
there.
out by Bubba.
I just mean like.
This might be the push that Arcadia needs to finally break this stagnite.
I got Atlas switching over to Mercy. I believe he was Bap.
Yeah, he was Baptiste. We saw the Ant Matrix coming out.
Yeah.
I see you backing up here to the
Trying to find
point.
a good place. I mean, this is a pretty subpar place to defend, I would say. We only really have the... It's not the optimal place to defend. We only had that piece of construction equipment to hide behind.
Requiem getting dropped by Grumpy Pants. SU still fighting on that point.
Pierogi needs to use that now on somebody.
Rogi with Nano might be looking for someone to drop it on.
Yeah, absolutely, because he's had it for a bit.
Throws it onto the
No,
Hanzo.
he hasn't turned it on yet.
Oh,
That was just his,
oh, storm arrows.
target.
Similar particle effects.
Similar, yeah, and they're both blue.
So he's still holding pretty well. Might, if they want, get up.
Regain their hold on the point.
They,
Got Pharah up there.
they could go up on back to high ground if they can force them far enough away.
Yeah. I think I do need something to counter this Pharah. Maybe after someone uses their ult, they can switch. There are
That's why I like it.
showing you the ults turns there.
Oh, fire strike going
I
up.
got Diva.
Bomb gets Grumpy Pants down.
Yeah, Nerf's on Winston this round.
Ryan pushing up, giving that shield. Natured Halo get 2 picks, dropping
He's got
Value
his
and Slay Red.
Earthshatter. Still have Nano.
Requiem dropping Bubba with a hammer swing.
Yeah, Party just has not had a really good chance to use Nano. I think defensively during the grab might have been the best use of it. I think for a lot of this, he felt like we've lost the fight already, so we're not going to lose it, or we're already winning.
Dragon Blade
That's
coming
my
out from the
guess.
opposing Genji in the backline. Shatter gets him
Oh,
down.
that was nice.
And the Dragon Blade. Or the
Oh,
Dragon
beautiful.
Strike.
Just said no to the Genji. Say no to Genji.
Shutting down that ult can be definitely important. There goes the Nano Blade onto the Requiem.
Oh, it's a great use.
Going in.
Yeah, I think that is a great choice.
If they can get down that Zarya, they should have this point.
Yeah, Requiem, I think, is such a good brawler as Reinhardt.
There it goes, round one.
Not victory. If we're just thinking of it as like quick play.
Easy hold here.
Please don't want. Yeah. I just forgot to switch sometimes to again.
Oh, Zarya. Okay, we gotta watch out.
Alright, so we'll be here on attack now. We'll see what kind of team comp changes we've got, if any.
My favorite DPS is Moira. I mean, my favorite DPS is Lucio.
Yes, I've watched one Frogger stream. I'm a Lucio main, don't worry.
Let me switch. I think I try to go for things, but then it's hard switching through people because I don't remember the order that it switches through, and I don't want it just to be flashing between people. So I want to stick on people.
I think the easiest thing to stick on is one of the tanks because they're
Yeah.
always right in the thick of the fighting.
With Nano might be looking for someone to drop it on. throws it onto the Hanzo.
I couldn't remember if it was, no, you got,
Oh, foam arrows.
either Gen got selected or knocked down by,
Alright. And away we go.
Holding pretty well. Might, if they want to.
So
Got Diva going way up top there.
we do have a Reaper this game. Still got the Pharmacy for the opposing team.
Got Jazz in front with Diva.
Easily pushing past that first choke.
I think we might see. I was surprised we didn't see Chaz going up to the high point to battle him. I can see not wanting to overextend.
Yeah. And obviously we can see they really didn't need it in this case.
And Bubba's gonna down there.
Blasting through
Bubble
Bubba's
was
shield.
really just a last resort.
This is probably a very quick game. I don't think they've got anyone up to contest, and there it goes.
Yeah.
Easy game
That
too.
A 15 seconds?
That was not long at all. Another Torbjorn play of the game.
I think that it's the turret. No, that was Molten Core. I thought it was going to be another turret one. Oh no!
The classic Tor play of the game. Throw down Molten Core and die.
And he like bounced a little bit there.
Physics engine in Overwatch is much to be desired.
I think it's perfect. If it does that, it's perfect. If you see Torbjorn bounce, it's perfect. Return to Monkey.
If you're not playing Monkey, what's the point?
I'm looking at the comments. I'm always trying to remember what happened 3 minutes ago. Oh no, they got there. They got to that point.
So what is this team comp exactly?
Whatever they want.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they don't go for.
It's working.
Yeah. At least this week.
We can see that they Requiem's on Ryan. I'm trying to think of a name for it. I'm really not coming up with anything. It's not really Deathball, because like they're not running those really close inset heroes.
No.
Like we're not seeing Moira, we're not seeing Lucio.
The best DPS. Moira and Lucio.
It's hard to call it dive, considering the fact that they're of course running a Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of.
I don't know what's Brawl comp. I forget.
Brawl is a lot like Deathball. I think Deathball is more of the stagnant version of Brawl. I want to say, if I remember correctly. Looks like they're taking us to Volskaya for the last game.
Got some rapping in the chat.
There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti.
My mom makes the best spaghetti. Fun fact.
I just got our stream taken down by Twitch. You're welcome.
We're just talking about spaghetti.
My mom never made spaghetti. I lived a cruel, unusual childhood.
That's like a Doofenshmirtz fact saying, my mother never made. I can't do the voice.
Both of my parents missed my birth. That
and they
type
never
of
made
stuff.
me spaghetti. I was raised by ocelots, and also the ocelots didn't make me spaghetti.
Heartbreaking. This is the reason I am this way in life. I promise.
Still in backstory.
Easy game too. It was not long at all.
So, about that airplane food.
I didn't think it was that bad when I had airplane food.
The last time I flew on an airplane, they did not give us food. We got a little bag of like Chex Mix, and I didn't eat it.
I mean, if it was like a 1 hour flight.
It was 3 hours, I think.
Tour. They got to the tour.
Dude, Torbjorn's carrying this team.
Yeah, but it makes it hard for me to try and do it.
you're not playing monkey, what's the point?
It's very surreal to hear ourselves in the arena speakers
For someone
from 3
that,
minutes ago.
For someone that professionally shoutcasts, I hate the sound of my voice.
So do I. That's honestly the biggest thing getting used to with this was that you will be hearing yourself constantly and you will hate it.
Yeah.
You can see that they, Requiem Online, I'm trying to think of a name for it. Really not.
I don't like this.
It's not really deathball, because, like, they're not
Voice
really
is bad.
close in that.
I'm just hearing myself and I'm like, oh, I sound so stupid.
Yeah, I used to have a stutter when I was a kid.
I still stutter. Not a lot, but sometimes.
2 shoutcasters hate their voice and have some speech issues.
We are finally ready. All right, game 3. Probably. I'm not gonna say probably. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. Possibly the last game of the night from SFU.
Yeah, if it goes well for us.
Two
First to 3.
2 CP map. We are here defending again first.
Are we home team this
For
week?
the tower, you
Yes.
want to let it
Yeah.
get 2 shots on the little guy.
Maybe people just like picking attack.
On the
Maybe
Visitors pick, yeah?
I think so. I definitely like the defense first because if you do a full hold, then when you're attacking, all you have to do is cap 1 point.
Yeah, then you know how much you have to do. So that gives some security.
Both of my parents.
Seen some. Just watching him run. I need to.
Looks like we're back to the Baptiste
Should have already
Anna.
been in first person. That was nice to watch him run.
Chaz switching back over to Roadhog.
keep walking.
I'll tell you what, I believe first round.
Yeah, we've seen Hog, then Diva, then back to Hog
Yeah.
now.
Ed didn't get teardrop with the dog.
Got an emote.
Didn't get that man.
Just for us.
And
And, and you are our
we're back to the
loyal
May.
audience.
Torbjorn, of course, still not switching off. It's working out for them, obviously. Ryan positioning himself up in the choke. Looks like they're coming around from the left side here.
Set themselves in a pretty nice corner there.
Early pick coming out, dropping
Oh, yeah.
Bubba. Looks like they've got the
They're looking for a
teleporter.
tank, especially.
They're already on the point.
I've
Requiem.
got the Symmetra's teleporters. Those got set up without anybody really noticing.
Oh,
Requiem
Requiem
is really chasing this guy. He needs to peel back.
trying to get him down, yeah.
Nature Tail
Halo trying to slow him down, take out the turret.
Symmetra giving them better trouble 'cause I don't think they were expecting.
Manages to drop
Have to deal
Night
with
Night
that.
from behind.
Very surreal right here ourselves.
We'll see if that trick works out for Arcadia
We don't hear ourselves
again.
talking about hearing ourselves.
I can only get so confused in a single night.
So do I. Honestly, the biggest thing getting into with this is that you will be hearing yourself constantly and you will hear it.
Alright. Just kind of chilling out here, waiting in between the team fights.
Same corner. I think it
There goes
is
that ant
a
matrix.
better corner then.
Another
Back to
teleport.
They gotta watch out for that.
Oh, on back.
Pulling.
Getting dropped. There goes the shield coming out
We got
from
the. Yeah, don't he. I don't know what the game audio, so I'm realizing I'm getting information like a second
And
after
that is
him.
that's gonna be their first. I think their first like captured point of the map, right?
Oh,
Or
they
no,
had
no,
a
they
point
ca-
on. They got through. did they
Nepal.
catch it? Nepal.
hmm
Did they not get through the first checkpoint on Gibraltar?
No, they got stopped just before. It was
Yeah, it's
maybe 6 meters.
heartbreaking then. Not for us.
So yeah, that's just,
They're
again
going
from
around
behind.
Wow.
I mean,
He's
I
getting murdered.
It's
think
working
that is
for them.
smart for them,
No.
especially with how much trouble they've had. You want to try anything you can.
Atlas Requiem getting some picks
Maybe-
off. Halo
Hold
switching
on.
over to
That's
Doomfist.
my least favorite to play.
There's the turret. Gonna
Yeah, that's a good.
head over to it, take it out.
It's a good thing to make sure you get rid of.
Oh, yeah, first thing is
Requiem looking towards that, but I don't think they're gonna go.
I know. I think it's very obvious that this strategy is working out for them, and there's no sense in
I'm
not
saying,
doing it.
Like looking just at
Yeah.
it is. You can see from his point of view, making him turn back and forth.
Oh.
There they are going first. I mean, if you're
The opposing shatter going
it
in.
would be bad to go for a third time back. Gotta see that Nana did not get off.
4 people drop. Halo coming back. Gonna hop down and try to contest.
They have 4 minutes.
Counter punch.
Maybe though.
That might be it.
Oh, that grab.
The grab really hooked them up, and that is going to be round 1 for Arcadia. Wow. Really turned it on for this last game.
They will need to get both points with more than 3 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock, which is a pretty big ask. Arcadia really got a lot of momentum in that round.
Yeah, that strategy definitely worked for them, and they were just willing to pop off on it.
That is a lot of fish.
We might see them try and do the same thing. Maybe switching to a Symmetra for the teleporter.
Cannibal Rhino, I would like to formally acknowledge the fish.
A formal acknowledgement here.
Formal acknowledgement that you will hear 3 minutes later. So you won't be satisfied for 3. I don't know if you said that. So more than 3 minutes probably.
Looks like Chaz is switching back on over to Diva.
We like Diva in this streaming setup.
Big fans of Diva here.
Another teleport.
We got Tracer too. Nature Halo's been a lot of.
Looks like they are switching now to a more formalized dive. Yeah, I'd call this dive.
Yeah.
Definitely dive tanks.
No one stayed the same.
So we'll see. Hopefully this works out for them. I'm guessing they are trying to capture that same kind of element of surprise thing.
Want to hit fast as possible.
Pierogi already hopping up onto high ground there with the Junkrat.
Halo, Tracer. It's been a while, so I don't remember.
Sim turrets. Night switching to Torb, trying to copy their moves.
Nature Tail down real quick, so that's the name of the game with.
Chaz already dropped out of mech. Pierogi getting their res off on Atlas, bringing him back into the fight, throwing out that healing orb.
Good move to bring back the other healer.
Yep. Kind of lost a lot of momentum there, taking out those sentry turrets.
Yeah, they have both Sim and
looks like they're heading in.
Requiem trying to get Torbjorn. They both Sim and Torbjorn on their team, so it's very heavily defensive.
Leaping behind them.
Just a pain to deal with those turrets.
I don't know if he has enough support from his team here. No, it looks like he's going to try and dive out.
He's got Pierogi. He had Pierogi on him, but he's only tank right now, really. Well, Diva just got back in mech.
I went in.
But
they might be able to push here, maybe around the left side.
I think they probably would have been more successful in this round with their old comp.
You can see they also still have the Sim, the turrets back up.
Yeah. Because
quick way to get up and down off the high ground.
Dive comp, but it also isn't as protected.
Yep. Diving in, they need to support Chaz, throw that bubble in.
Yeah, Requiem's kind of going.
Requiem trying to focus down the Reinhardt. Big tire coming out from Volleyballer.
They Volleyball would be 3 for 3 with
there goes the core.
The
primal range coming out. Although
no targets for it really.
No, maybe a little too.
A little bit delayed.
Almost said too primal, and I was like, no, that joke doesn't land.
I don't even know what joke you're trying to make.
But that is going to be first point for them.
Get over here.
So we'll see how well this dive comp works out on point B.
They probably should give you that too, but
I don't know the word and typing all the time.
Going up on the elevator to try and dive in, probably.
Yep.
Trying to get that high ground, but he seen pretty quickly, I would say. Didn't get the element of surprise he wanted.
He's got bubble and jump, so he's probably going to jump onto point. Yep, there you go. Oh, jumping
Oh,
up over
turret.
point. Smart, getting up
But
there.
he's in the bubble with the turret.
Can't do much against that turret, unfortunately.
And having to reload there. If he hadn't had to reload, he probably would have gotten it. Everyone's stuck in a bubble back here.
Yeah, looks like they kind of lost all their momentum off of
Chaz
that.
holding on, but like, yep.
Killing himself for the quick
Best move.
reset.
Oh, he turned into him though. That's awesome.
Chaz is really close to ult.
Oh, there it goes. I think we're switching over to Reaper now.
If I can.
Reset. So, seeing a bit of a return to what they normally do. Reaper is also not. I don't know what I would say HKL's main is. I feel like he play a lot of different heroes.
Vision control.
Yeah,
it seems closer to a normal hero for him.
as a sort of like flex DPS, he's really got to be willing and able to switch off on heroes, and we have seen that from him.
Absolutely.
There
Got
goes.
Lucio's ult coming out.
Looks like Requiem switched back over onto Ryan.
Uh,
Another tire coming out. Self-destruct sequence into the corner.
Mid-space didn't get takes off.
It might have been enough here, though.
Maybe.
Requiem's behind them, definitely throwing a wrench in the
Time,
plans.
though. You're not going to be able to make it on time.
Can't shield through that hammer, unfortunately. Yeah, even if they cap it, we will be going to a round 3. Molten Core's shutting them down. They're probably going to be trickling in here now, if at all. Ooh, the Rhine pin, dragging him off point.
Not a...
Another ult shut down. Turning back onto point, grabbing.
And now he has his ult.
Yep, one slam left in him. There it goes.
There we go. That's nice punctuation to the rounds.
And we will be in a round 3. Still for all the marbles. I don't know how I feel about Moira Best Girl.
Well, she's kind of evil, so... If that...
She's also Irish, which I think definitely... I think that counts as a point against her.
Nice help regen from that ocean dragon.
But it's going to be first point for them.
Let's pop off here. We got
What's
back
on the
onto
menu today?
Tor.
Fish, obviously.
Oh, always.
I don't know if it was directed towards us, but...
Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here.
Farah. Big fan of Farah.
Yeah, fish posting. We support fish posting here.
Classic fish post. Well, I'm sad to say it does appear that we're finally losing the Torbjorn for good. Volleyball, they're switching from Junkrat onto Farah. Although the pharmacy definitely can work. I don't know why I said can work. The pharmacy definitely works. I don't think that's a very niche comp in any way, shape, or form.
How did I miss?
Yeah, probably started off.
Oh my god.
I feel like once you realize, hey, this comp works,
Then it gets fertile click, and then it stops working as well.
no, and we can see it there, already got the sentry turrets taken down.
Yeah, really good. I think.
A little low could stand to go up in the air like
Yeah, there we
that.
go.
Much easier to land rockets. Conch Mine coming out.
Yeah, it was splashed in.
Yep.
In the high ground.
That's pretty easy first cap.
And Volleyball is already going ahead.
I'm going to try and head them off at the pass, build up that ult charge. Maybe a little too far up there, though.
Yeah, we've got support. I think the support from Mercy can sometimes make you too confident in going up.
They need to deal with that
Okay,
sniper in the back.
I can go there. Your support's like, stop.
Diving back down to give his tank some support. Trying to get in behind that Reinhardt. Chaz diving in with the Diva. Dropping Ryan, fighting around the side. Shatter coming out. Moving up onto the point now. Diving has already taken her out.
And 4 on point.
You need to go up and get that Ash off a high ground.
And
There,
she's gone.
the res coming off. Nope. Nature Halo dropping Night Night. Try and get dropped. This should be pretty good for them. They're trickling by all means.
Absolutely.
Ball gets annihilated, and I think that's going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah,
Round
they
three.
don't have any choice really but to trickle in. 'Cause you don't, when it's that close, you don't have time to regroup. But it definitely, when you see them trickling in, you're like, yeah.
No, I think that's 2 towers though.
I think that counts as one together.
Alright. So we'll see how well that worked out for them.
I'm trying to find a fish. I don't know. Okay.
Wow.
Just a singular. That's all you guys get.
A single fish. You may have one fish as a treat.
I don't know how I feel about being called best girl.
I think that could be directed at me, personally.
That's true.
Yeah.
It could be directed towards you.
I'll accept it. Thank you very much. No, I'm not single. Sorry to burst your
Neither of
bubble.
us are.
Vietnamese?
Oh yeah, they're gonna hear 3 minutes later that you only get one.
That's literally 1 tower.
I keep forgetting the delay.
It's so disconcerting because the chat obviously is not on delay, but our voices are.
So they just heard it out. They just saw out of nowhere a single fish.
Once you realize, hey, this comp works.
All right, and here we go on to round
New
4.
esports mascot.
Not sure if they'll really go for that. Again with the point.
Red
You-
fish.
You'd think they'd realize that obviously they're going to do the same thing again because it's working.
The Arcadia.
Yeah,
does the same thing.
I mean, you can. There you go.
Yeah.
Jump behind with the sim.
Yeah, they definitely. I don't know if they had a discussion about countering that, but I don't think they obviously didn't counter it very effectively.
We could see a draw here, honestly.
Oh, as faded.
Quite possibly.
Because yeah, once you lose that first point, it's really hard to get back and contest.
Oh, do we
So
not
I mean, the second point is better for defending. You're right. It's hard to get the point back once it starts being taken.
Paragon is unreal. He doesn't even kill. He's so good.
Halo got
And they obviously
value.
have more time than.
Requiem popping off. Need to get up there, take down that Hanzo, which they do at least with the fire strike, force them off high ground.
What happens if both get the point here? If they both get 4?
I think it's a draw. It might go to a round 5 and
That'd
then
be-
draw.
That'd be interesting.
I'm not sure. This definitely isn't something that we've seen a lot.
They can't hear me. Oh man, what happened with my audio?
Dude, don't you love the Streamlabs OBS, the world's greatest streaming
I just
service?
like what his Q stacks are.
Don't ask us to give you a shout out because it will just be that.
Yeah,
They're barrening it.
I've tried.
Just talk loud into this mic.
I am trying. So I thought I heard me from the.
You can sometimes. I think it is probably just picking up off of one mic, but if we're loud enough.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're here. Atlas, as always, just hanging out on Mercy, just chilling. Got a minute and a half left.
Alright. Hold on, pointing pretty well.
Oh, down to the almost final minute here. Requiem up front, keeping that shield up, blocking that damage, as a tank does. There goes the sim
Chaz
barrier.
has, self-destruct.
Might see that here.
4 ults.
That
stuns?
that stun might have.
No, you got it off.
Oh, actually, that worked for
Made
them.
a lot of space and got 99. It's not 99.
I think that stun did help them, honestly, though, because I think if they hadn't been stunned, he was going to go for it, and it would have been blocked by that barrier.
Yeah. So really.
It gave the barrier just enough time for it to go down. Down to last 30 seconds here. Probably time for one cohesive push here from Arcadia.
Got only 24 seconds left. I'm trying to project without shouting.
Oh, there they are on the moving platform.
Oh, that was a good move on their part.
Using it as a deployment zone. They've got the Wrecking Ball on the point.
Got
Nanoed Ryan. Taking down those Simturts. 3 picks off. Both healers down.
I obviously wanted them to win this fight, but I think
Ball gets taken out. That should be the point.
that's it.
Now the question is that round 4? Is that victory?
That's victory.
That is victory. SFU White takes home their first win of the season.
First game. Oh no, they did have a game last week. No object permanence. If I'm not streaming them, they're not there.
Unfortunately, it looks like Volleyballer does not get the hat trick, though we do see some riveting Requiem play on Reinhardt.
Oh, yeah. That Nano. He's great at brawling as Reinhardt.
As always, I'm Adox.
I'm Tempest, if you can hear me.
And until next time, fish.
That's the fish. I was gonna do it.
The other team got a 4-6 on that. That's a sweet press.
What I get fired? Just hit him with the fish.
Because it would just be that. You can sometimes. I think it might. It is probably just.
I'll wait till the 3 minutes are up and I'll.
Alright, so we're here. Atlas, as always, hang out.
Can I speak for more?
And then Atlas.
Action and fish posting.
Classic fish posting.
Hey, there's engagement in the chat, so I'm happy.
As a tank does. There goes the center. Yeah. Might see that here.
Oh my god.
That is the first time I've used
Rise once this. No, you have to that.
I love it. I haven't used that yet.
I would expect you to get so bad that you don't know how to use other moves. Oh my gosh.
What do you mean I don't know how to use other moves?
Like, I expect you to use different options, but you just use the same option. So that's the only thing you have to do.
Nice job, guys.
Oh, are you bad? Because I'm
You're not getting better at it. You're building we can take out
I'm getting better at it.
I heard volleyballers and get player of the week. I hope he does.
I got player of the week.
It's AJ.
Wait, and the stream with the chat.
Victory.
I think so.
That is victory.